All right, this will be the home stretch between the main story and the Shadow Wars.
After this, Donald, please set up your new PC that's been sitting in your fucking room all week. I know you cherish this one like a baby, but you gotta let go.
I know, it's just this was my first gaming PC and I've done so much on it.
But you can continue that journey with the new PC. This game's on an external hard drive anyway, so there shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I know. I'm just stubborn and I tend to procrastinate. Wait, when did you sound so smart all of a sudden?
In the kettle, 2 mice, squeaky, squeaky.
There, that sounds a lot better.
Just one.
Isildur, the king who cut the one ring from Sauron's hand.
And wore it on his own. This is the legacy of your rings, Celebrimbor.
Oh, look, it's the guys I don't give two shits about.
These men died at Minas Ithil.
These are no longer men!
It's 2023. They can be anything they want to be.
Do not hesitate! The only mercy for them is death!
Good, they were super useless at the beginning.
I like to compare them to stormtroopers.
That's not a bad analogy, Joe. These guys suck at fighting. They die relatively easily, and their leader would rather kill themselves than their children.
But Sidious didn't care if he lost his kids for power.
I wasn't talking about Sidious. I was talking about Vader.
Oh, now it's this shit. I didn't like it when fighting the Tower in Shadow of Mordor, and I certainly don't like it here. Yeah, that shit was stupid as fuck.
Be nearby.
You will submit to the Witch King, and at our side you will serve. Or you will die, and I will raise you as my puppet. You have a choice before you.
I would love to join these guys, but Talion has fucking mommy issues, and the writers for this game hate anything that would be considered cool.
I agree. If this game was truly open world, we should have had a secondary story path where we can be fighting with the Witch King or Sauron. In fact, it'd be fucking awesome to play as Sauron and swing that giant mace around wildly.
I would kill everybody.
You'd break your fucking hip so quick.
But I'd be Sauron, not Joe Biden.
No, you'd still break something in your body.
Looks like someone in Monolith was a fan of the Phantom Menace.
You still do not understand, but you will be made to. All who are called will serve the Dark Lord.
I'm confused. Am I supposed to work for Sauron or the Witch King?
Even in death.
Oh, look, it's the father. What was his name again?
Castamere
Who cares?
serves the Dark Lord still.
That shit was so trivial.
Isildur will raise more of Gondor's fallen. I will track him. You and I will meet again.
Well, as long as I wear this ring, I'm sure that is true.
It is hilarious how Celebrimbor is the skin, but Talion speaks. Imagine if you wore Eltariel's skin.
God damn it, that would have been super fucking funny to see. Oh well, wait. Why is one of my guys just chilling here?
Maybe he doesn't like being around your other guys?
Who knows? This is just weird to me.
This is gonna be epic.
Or I'm gonna get my shit pushed in and this controller goes flying across the room.
Controllers are expensive, Donald. Keep that in mind.
Yes, Daddy.
You fucking ruined it, Joe.
Is your fate.
Isildur awaits. We bring this water.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor! But it is still not ours!
I mean, I paid the $60 for this game, so yes, it is mine.
Ready to butcher every last one of us!
Maybe Talion shouldn't say that to the guys he's taking with him.
Die under his rule!
Instead, they will die under Talion's rule. Brilliant.
Dark Lord!
Yeah, the movies say otherwise.
Fight for Mordor!
Only if Talion says so.
Fight for the Bright Lord! Charge! It was a good effort, but you've made a lot of enemies in Mordor. Today, you pay the price.
Who the fuck are you?
Talking, not enough stabbing.
That voice does not fit his body.
So far, I don't recognize any ex-followers yet. I hope I don't, since I had to let people go recently.
So basically, you fired them like you did to people on your own show.
I'm at the point where I don't accept underperformance. Remember when I said Uruks didn't matter for a while? They matter now and into the Shadow Wars.
You're trimming the excess basically, but potentially adding more guys to cheat death.
That's not gonna happen. You know why? Because I said it won't happen, and if I say it won't happen, then it ain't gonna happen, all right? Okay, one down, one to go. I'm just gonna send this boy away. I don't want no second wind bullshit, so he can go fuck off. Remember when I said I let a few guys go recently? This is one of them.
I can kind of see why, since he barely had any stats other than enraged by everything which can be detrimental to an online conquest.
After I kill you, I'll watch your army shatter and take back all the forts you've stolen from us.
Technically, you were on one of those forts, so you can go fuck yourself with that thought process.
I kind of feel a bit bad for this. Once a follower, now an enemy.
That's how I feel about Mike Pence, the fucking weasel.
I don't understand. How could you defeat me?
You just suck, that's all. You served your purpose, now rest in peace. The fuck?
I bring darkness to you. It wraps you up and consumes you. No escape.
That voice oddly does fit that Uruk.
Forget your name, Grey Walker. But we Uruks will always remember the villain in our tale of triumph.
And here's the other one I fired. Way too plain for my army.
I would just dominate them all so I have friends for once.
How does schrock like you make it this far? I suppose I'll have to rip you open and see what makes you tick. Oh, I'm dying to see what's in there.
And there's the last one I fired.
So Joe, we're not your friends then. That's hurtful.
Well, you guys technically are my friends, but if any of you weren't in a video and someone else was in their place, people freak out. Remember when people begged for Donald to return?
Really, people love me that much?
Yes, they do. Bush tried to be like you in a video, but that didn't go over well.
Oh, that's touching, honestly. I may be a prick to everyone that plays games with me, but I'm not as funny or likable without you two around.
You're really saying that for realsies?
Nah, you're still the dumbest motherfucker in this room.
Damn it, we were so close.
Oh, finally these guys are starting to drop. I wasn't sure if they knew how to fight at all. Well, rest in peace to that ex-follower.
Why does an Uruk have a Nazgul sword?
It's best to not ask questions you don't know the answers to. This guy took forever to beat. No wonder he was a follower of mine. Rest in peace.
Your time has come, Talion. All that you have wrought has reached you here. We are bound together in this brotherhood. This is the fate of kings and men.
Yet you were a bitch boy hiding behind Sauron's army.
Didn't you bring an army as well?
Yeah, but I was at the forefront for everything. This guy hid back like a coward. Fuck off. You have no right doing that shit when you're so close to dying.
Of course he's desperate.
Well, I'm just gonna lead him here and ha! Now you're mine, you punk bitch!
Isn't this just the same cinematic from Shadow of Mordor, but with a bit more context?
I think it is.
But with a shit ton more cannon fodder.
Either Sauron's armor is made out of paper mache or his lining in his palms suck. so he lost the fucking ring because he didn't keep his hand as a fist. Jesus fucking Christ, what a stupid way to lose it.
Remember though, Celebrimbor did the exact same thing.
It just seems too convenient.
You will serve me for all eternity.
You are mine.
Please let me keep a Nazgul.
I cannot allow this.
Talion.
Isildur, I release you!
Talion, no!
Find peace in death.
Talion is not even a discount Aragorn, he's from the fucking bargain bin.
He was not yours to release. And he was not yours to enslave.
I did more than that. You broke Sauron's hold. You dominated him.
And I will dominate Sauron. His armies will be mine.
Honestly, Celebrimbor might be even more scary than Sauron.
Sauron cannot be destroyed.
As evident in the movies.
Celebrimbor is right. We fight and fight, but evil always returns. Talion, we can end this here.
We must ensure order is restored to light, not darkness. I will not trade one Dark Lord for another. This is not the end I have fought for!
Talion, your family died from the Black Captains, not really from Sauron himself, fucking hell.
This is not about your petty vengeance.
I agree with Celebrimbor wholeheartedly.
This is about restoring order to Mordor. To all of Middle-earth. The end you fought for. You are but a vessel.
That was a bit cold.
There are others. The Lady Galadriel sent you here for a reason. Together, we can bring Sauron to his knees. We can finish what our people started so long ago.
This feels like prison where racial groups stick with their own race. Wait, is Talion finally dying? Is he finally going to die? Yes! Yes! Bleed out, you fucking crybaby bitch!
Wow, Donald, you're not one for empathy, but I'll agree that Talion dying would make this game so much better.
Red rum, red rum, red rum.
Okay, that was completely random, and this isn't The Shining, you idiot.
Our sacrifices are not in vain.
Who bets that Sauron baps them around like rag dolls?
Definitely.
This is the only way.
Here we go again with Talion and his goddamn mommy issues. He's so insufferable that I never want to use his skin in gameplay.
Open your eyes.
Goddamn, she sounds like Jill when I sleepwalk.
Fuck's sakes, I knew he would still be alive since I've beaten this game a few times, but I still don't like it.
As I have breath in my body, my fate is my own.
I mean, technically, you got your wish and you'll become a Nazgul, Donald.
I'll admit that Talion looks so much more badass here.
He's too scary for me now.
I would love to.
I am not of darkness yet.
But Talion doesn't like to have fun.
And I am not your brother.
Nah, you're some bitch, actually.
If only he agreed to join them.
Not if you kick the shit out of me! For fuck's sakes, I almost won, but he won't leave me the fuck alone. Gotcha, bitch!
It's almost as if they programmed him to try and win.
Nothing of my soul remains.
Huh, who knew the Witch King was a Malsine kid?
Nina Smallville is mine!
Hey, remember the Palantir? You know, the thing that was super important at the beginning but was forgotten all the way up till now.
What's a Palantir? Is that some Greek dish?
If this game never existed and you asked me what a Palantir was, I'd agree with Joe.
Why is that thing looking at me funny?
So intimidating, right? Oh, right, I forgot these two existed for a minute.
Wait, if Talion was a vessel for Celebrimbor, why isn't he on the inside of Eltariel?
Plot holes big enough to drive in, probably. Also, that sounds disgusting out of context.
Prepare to witness the coolest looking guy in both games. He looks so goddamn good. Way better than the film version.
And yet you call me out for liking good-looking Ologs.
Because Sauron is human-like and Ologs are not. You're borderline liking furries.
Is Celebrimbor really attempting talk no jutsu on Sauron?
In the body of elf or man, you are unchanged, Celebrimbor.
In what way exactly? That he's an egomaniac? I can see that, actually. Holy shit, that health bar is massive. I forgot how tanky this elf actually was.
He probably took steroids after being humbled by Isildur, and now he's an unstoppable being.
Knowing how big his warform armor is, I'm not surprised.
So what was the point of being in his elf form if he's just gonna go back to his war form?
They probably already got paid for making his model and having him in cutscenes in both games, so might as well use him for a bit before he goes back to his cool form again.
I reckon he's easier when he's in this form, observe. See, that was fucking pathetic. His battle in the Bright Lord DLC was more difficult.
Because he had help, that's the difference.
Technically, if Morgoth was still around, you would. Getting sick of your rings, douchebag. Now that I'm up close, you can't do shit.
You would think that someone who was taught by Morgoth would be more of a threat than just making rings like you would in a fucking swimming pool.
And now Sauron is mine? Ha! Psych! I knew that would happen. Sauron isn't some power-tripping punk like Celebrimbor is.
And he nonchalantly cut off the ring Isildur style. This was a waste of time, but hey, the fight's over now.
Oh, look at them. They're hugging it out. They made up.
Whatever makes you sleep at night, Joe, or in the day.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, hopefully Monolith has a fucking warning about this scene making you go blind.
Came one, locked in a prison of perpetual war. A flaming
So Mordor is now a rave party suite.
shadow over Mordor. Talion had retaken the city of Minas Morgul, but his war was far from over. his greatest battle would be fought against the shadow within himself and the tower to the east.
If you guys thought I had it easy up till now, wait until the siege defense missions happen. I'm gonna get fucking killed over and over.
To save the world of men.